and welcome. I'm Lauren Lewis with Power for Parkinson's. Welcome to our Move and Shout class. Today we're going to be using a ball. If you don't have a ball, you can use a sponge, you can use a small pillow. We will be bouncing, so if you don't have a ball and using another prop or something else, you're just going to simulate bouncing. You can purchase a ball through our website, and you'll see a little link on the bottom of the video if you want to purchase a ball. We use a lot of balls in our classes, so you may want to think about getting one just to have it at home. For today, we're going to be working a lot on contralateral. What I mean by that is using opposite limbs at the same time. This is really important for gait, for a more natural gait. It will give you better balance, and very often it improves your stride. You tend to take longer strides. So that's our focus today. We will be working on a number of other symptoms as well, but that's kind of our main focus. We're going to start right off with our first exercise. I'm going to ask you to hold that ball in your right hand, and we're going to do a little pattern, but the range of motion is what we're really thinking about. So we're going to go all the way out to the right side. Out, in, up, down. So let's practice that a few times to make sure we've got our range of motion and we're moving properly. All the way out to the right. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. See where you are in space, you're fully extended. Out, in, up. Last time. Out, in, up, and hold. Second part of this little pattern of range of motion, using our arms as fully as we can. We're going to take the ball and bring it to our left arm and go out, in, and switch front, back. So the second part is out, in, front, back. Out, in, front, back. Out, in, front, back. Out, in, front. Two more. Out, in, front. Last time. Out, in, front. Put it together. Out, in, up, down, then out, in, front. Again. Out, in, go up. Now switch. Out, switch, front, back. Are you getting it? Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Again. Out, in, up, down, switch. Out, in, front. One more. Out, in, up, down, big. Out, in, front. And hold. Let's put on our music and practice that first pattern, because the second pattern is the same pattern with the other hand. But let's practice our right lead first. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Out, in, up, down, now, out, in, front, back again, out, in, reach, up, down, out, in, front, back again, out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Let's do it 2 more times. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Last time. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front, and back. Hopefully you've got that pattern. Let's practice it on the left side. We're going to break it down again to make sure you've got the pattern. We'll break it down. So we're going to start on the left side, and we're going to go out, in, and then up, down. Let's practice that a few times. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up. Second part goes out, in, switch, front and back. Out, switch, front, back. Out, in, front, back. Out, in. Put it together, left lead. Out, in, up. Then we switch. Out and switch again. Front, left lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front, and back. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front, back. The whole thing, the first exercise together, right lead first. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front, left lead, out, in, up, down, out, in, front, back. Yes, it is confusing. We're using our cognitive, we're using our brain, we're strengthening our cognition, strengthening our executive function, strengthening our memorization and focus. It's a lot of work. Let's put on our music and just have some fun with it. If you don't get it, practice, practice, practice. It's okay. It's not important. The range of motion is more important, but the cognition makes it a little more fun and challenging. Let's put on our music and practice our first exercise. There is one more piece, but we'll worry about that later. Here we go. Right lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Left lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Right lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Left lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Right lead again is out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Left lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front, and back. All right, we're going to hold for just another minute and going to add the legs. The legs are optional. If you did not get the arms yet, don't worry about the legs. The legs are for those of you that just want a little more of a challenge. You've already got the pattern down. If you've not got the pattern down, that's the focus here, much more important than the legs. The legs are easy, however. That said, the legs are going to be 4 right heel toes when the right lead is going, and then 4 left heel toes when the left lead. But remember, we switch in between, so even though we're switching, it's still 4. So what I mean by that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, arms. Out, up, out, and front. Out, up, out, and front. Out, up, out, front, out, up, out, front. Yes, it's confusing and it's so much fun. Let's put our music back on. I'm going to do the legs. You have that option. Get the arm patterns first. Use your arms in all those different directions as big as you can. Let's put our music back on and have a little fun with this first exercise. It's a challenging one. Here we go, right lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Left lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Right lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Left lead. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Let's do it one more time. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front. Left side. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front, and back. All right, that's our first exercise. If you haven't gotten it, put it back in reverse and practice it a few more times. We are going to be doing it throughout the rest of this video, so you can practice it later as we move along also. Second exercise. The second exercise is jacks. We're going to start off with jacks. Out, in, out, in. Out, in, out. And you'll notice we're moving the ball from right to left. Nice and easy. Right and left. Right and left. And what we're working on here is range of motion. But we've added these leg jacks in. That's going to work on your core, strengthen your core muscles and your leg muscles. So this is important for gait and balance. So let's just throw those in a few times and we'll add the music. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and in. You know what? Before we add the music, I'm going to throw one more piece in here. And the piece is an under-over, where here's the contralateral I talked about when we first started. We're going to start with that right arm and go under the left, and then the left arm goes under the right. And we switch. Out, in, under, switch, under, switch, out, in, out, in, under, switch, out, in, right, left, out, in, left, right, out, in, out, right, under, go to the left, out, in, out, go to the left, under, back to the right, out, in, out, go, under, switch, out, in, under, switch, out, in, under, switch, out, in, under, switch. So don't forget, after the under, we switch hands. That's going to confuse you. Yay! Let's put our music on and just practice the second exercise, 2 jacks and then an under each leg, and then you switch arms. So here we go.
Keep it on, you know the
4, 3, 2, out, under, under, switch, left arm, out, in, out, in, under, switch, out, in, go, under, switch, out, in, under, switch, right, out, in, under, switch, left arm, out, in, under, right arm goes out, in, under, switch, left arm, out, in, under, right arm, out, in, under, left arm, last, out, in, under, right from the top, out, in, up, down, out, in, front, left arm, go, out, in, up, down, out, in, front, jacks, ready, out, under, switch, up, in, go, under, and switch. So we ended in that right hand. Yay, nice work. All right, so there is a third and last piece to our second exercise, and we're still working on contralateral. And we're going to go out, cross that other leg, in, and then out, cross the other leg, out and in. Let's practice that last piece, just the last. Out, cross, out, in, out, cross, out again. It's out, cross, out, in, out, cross, out. Let's put the whole thing together. Out, in, out, under both legs, under, over, under, switch arms, out, in, out, left arm goes under, and switch, out, cross, out, in, out, cross, out, jacks, out, in, out, go, under, and switch, out, in, under, now the cross, out, in, out, cross, out, and in. It's a difficult pattern. Let's have some fun. All right, we're challenging ourselves a lot. It's a new year. Let's put our music back on and work on our second exercise. 4, 3, 2, jacks. Out, in, out, under twice. Under, switch left arm. Out, in, out, under, switch back, cross, out, cross, out, in, cross. Let's do those jacks again. Ready? Somebody's trying to make me
my friends at home.
in,
Goodbye
front, left
to
side,
people I've trusted.
in,
I've got to go out
down,
and make
out,
my way.
in,
I might get
front,
rich, you know, I
jumps,
might get busted.
in,
But my heart
out, under,
keeps
twice,
calling me
under,
backwards as I
under,
get
switch,
on the
left side, out,
707.
in, out,
Riding high,
in,
I got tears in
under,
my eyes. You know, you got to
under,
go through hell
switch,
before you
out,
get to heaven. Big old jet
under,
airliner. Don't
under,
care if it's too
switch,
far away.
out, cross,
Big old jet airliner.
cross,
'Cause it's here that I've got to stay.
So we've got 2 exercises down. Let's move on to our 3rd exercise. Here, this is the one that we're going to add the bounce. If the bounce becomes more of an exercise in frustration, don't bounce it. Simulate it. Bounce, catch. Use your arms and shoulders. Bounce, catch, bounce, catch, or bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce. 4 more. Bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce, catch, bounce, and catch. It's about that tempo. It may be a little slower. Second part of our 3rd exercise. Bounce, catch, crunch, right to left, contralateral. Crunch, bounce, catch, crunch. Again. Bounce, catch, crunch, bounce, catch, crunch, bounce, catch, crunch, bounce, catch, crunch. Again, bounce, catch, crunch. I'm hitting something on the floor that's making it bounce funny. Again, bounce, catch, crunch, bounce, catch, crunch. Have you got it? Hopefully so. The second part of our 3rd exercise, we're going to add just another piece to it. So the second part, it starts with bounce, catch, crunch on each side. Bounce, catch, crunch. Then we go bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe. From the whole exercise, bounce, catch, crunch, bounce, catch, crunch. Now the heel. Bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, just the crunch. Bounce, catch, crunch, bounce, catch, crunch. Add the heel. Bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe. 3rd exercise, we start with 1 crunch. The second time, we do a crunch and a heel toe. We're working on ankle flexion, making sure that you're lifting your heel and your toe. This is important for walking, for gait, for shuffling. We want to make sure you're lifting your heel and your toe. Let's put on our music. It's kind of a fun last exercise. So let's put on our music and work on our 3rd exercise. Here we go. Crunch, bounce, catch, crunch. Now we add the heel. Bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, bounce, catch, crunch, bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, bounce, catch, crunch. Now heel, toe, bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, just a crunch, bounce, catch, crunch, bounce, catch, crunch. This time add the heel, bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, bounce, catch, crunch, add that heel, toe from the top, out, in, up, down, out, in, front, switch, up, in,
as I get on the 707.
in, jacks,
Riding high, I got tears in my eyes.
in,
You know you got to go
under,
through hell before you
under,
get to heaven. Big
under,
old
switch,
jet airliner.
in,
Don't
out,
care
go
if
left,
it's too far away.
under, over, switch
Big
back to right,
old jet
far, out,
airliner.
cross,
'Cause it's here going with some hesitation.
heel, toe, out,
You
last
know
part,
that I
up,
can surely see that I don't want to get caught up in a funky old shit.
3, from the
Going
top,
down to the
ready,
city.
go,
Big old jet airliner.
down,
Don't carry me too
in,
far away.
front, left side, go, up,
Big old
in,
jet airliner.
down,
It's here that I've got
in,
to stay.
jacks, out, under, 2 times, under, switch to the left, out, in, go, under, out, cross, out, in, cross, get ready for that bounce, now, bounce, catch, crunch, other side, bounce, catch, crunch and heel, bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, bounce, catch, crunch, heel, toe, knees, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 from the top, last time, out, in, up, down, move, up, in, right, switch sides, it's out, in, up, down, out, in, front, jacks, out, under, 2, under, switch left side, goes out, in, go, under, out, crossing, out, cross, out and in, out, cross, bounce and crunch, bounce, catch, crunch, and we ran out of time. Oh well, good for you, great job. Give yourselves a big hand, maybe a pat on the back. Let's get that heart rate down, big arms all the way overhead, deep inhale, and exhale out. Again, inhale all the way up, and exhale all the way down. Drop your chin to your chest, stretch out those arms. We did a lot of arms today. Let them go. Good work. Bring them behind you. Open up your chest and back. Great job. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, this is never a one and done exercise video. This is, because it's move and shout. It's a lot of cognitive. It's a lot of using your vocals to help you remember what you're doing next. It's strengthening your vocal power, working on gait today, a lot of contralateral. Do it a few times. See how you do. See, each time you will get better and better. Let us know in the comments where you're exercising from, who you're exercising with, what you had difficulty with, what you liked, what you didn't. Let us know. We're all in this together. We're a nice big community, getting larger and larger every week. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.